Hey, snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot, Nanny.
Welcome along to Trackside with Copper, brought to you by TWS Technical Welding Services. Vasey Engineering Supplies Limited is on, also good friends down at Repco Huntley. Kinser and Books, yes, you're not surprised, but it is a Friday, and I tell you what, would we rather sitting on a track watching some racing or watching the live stream at home? But Books, we're here to do a bit of a special, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, I thought, like I said to you, I rang you today, Kins, and said, listen, we're a bit. There's not much happening. The cancel or the postponement, shouldn't say cancellation, postponement. People are sitting there, why not do? Let's do a pre-New Zealand Superstock Championship chat and get some people and drivers and whatever. And we're lucky enough that the whole Ashton team and family are here to join us and have a chat. We've got our special guest host helping us tonight, Jason from the pits. Stu Russell's going to come have a word. Peter Rees is going to have a chat to us, Stu, as well. And, of course, Lexi's here to give us the final updates, mate, of what's going on. So, and I've messaged a couple of other drivers with links and said, if you've got time, jump in. And they said, yep, if they have, they will. So let's bring in our co-host, mate, Jace from the Pits TV. Mate, how are you?
I am living the dream, not.
How did I know he was going to say that, Books, eh? Hey, I don't know that. So, Jason.
Yes.
I'll get you behind that curtain there, mate. Don't tell me there's a little bit of sunshine hiding behind that curtain,
There
is
is absolutely some sunshine. I'll be like, some people and say, oh, they should have raced, but no, it's 100% they shouldn't have raced. The weather is been very dodgy all day. Actually, about 3 o'clock, whatever it was, it actually poured down here. So yeah, it was a great decision to postpone it. Obviously, we've looked at all the weather forecasts. We know it's going to be okay on Saturday and Sunday. So let's just get into it. It's probably benefits a lot of people on a Saturday night that would be at the Speedway track. Obviously, there's quite a bit racing, tomorrow night as well. Well, now everybody can go home, jump on and watch, one of the biggest shows in Speedway New Zealand, calendar.
Talking of the calendar, Jace, you've had a pretty hectic start to the season, mate. I know you've had this man down recently in Nelson with you along with the street stocks, but mate, it's just busy and busy for you.
Well, I will say, and I don't often praise people, but Booker done a fantastic job. I've been kind of working with Booker over the last, couple of months, trying to get bad habits out that he's got, and he's done bloody well. And if people that were at Nelson would understand what I'm talking about, he hyped the crowd. His interviews was good. We just got to get him a mobility scooter or something just to get around. Well, he was a bit of a hot dog. There was no two ways about that. And of course, we struggled as well in the truck. We were sitting in 18 degrees, and we almost actually had to put another layer on. So that's how how cool it was in there. But she was awesome. There's a bunch of my team are going to be sitting there ripping the pee out of me and all night too. I can see Amron and Michaela and all them. They couldn't wait for this live to start, so it should be rather interesting, I'd imagine.
Hey, listen, Jace, we talk about how it affects the drivers, these postponements, and so it affects the drivers, it affects everybody involved, including yourself as a streaming company, because you're ready to prepare a service. And I know you've been working flat out all week to get everything ready. You just want to get and test it. Is there did you get a little bit of frustration maybe? I mean, you say, oh, it doesn't bother me what happens, but there must be a little bit of something that says, oh, I really just want to test this gear and make sure it's working at 100 at the track because you've tested outside it. Is there sort of that? Do you have that sort of feeling as well, mate? Because I know it affects everyone.
Well, the biggest problem we've had this year is we've done a lot of development, as you well know, during the off season, and we've actually built a rather large truck. And with that, we've just had a couple of wee niggles. Nothing to do with streams, but just in the with the audio issue we had at Nelson, no one knew about it because we got it fixed before we went live. I pulled a calf muscle, as you well know, and going up and down the stairs at Nelson is not the most handiest thing to be doing when you've got a crook leg, and I probably went up there 15 or 20 times. But when it comes to events like this, unfortunately, there is no return for us. We just got to wait. We've got to wait it out. You know, we've got guys up here been, sitting in a motel. They need fed. They need entertainment. They need to be doing what they need to, to keep them interested and stuff like that. And it's not just us that adds, it's a cost to everything. Like, I believe Wellington will have to pay an extra day for the big screen to be sitting there. That won't be cheap. They've also got to pay for the officials and us, to stay. So it impacts everybody. But I believe it's probably in some cases it might benefit us all as well because of the fact that there is really nothing racing on Sunday, eh?
Yeah, 100%, mate. And I understand too, in the live stream world, in the world that you live in with your business and so forth, it can be minimal things. I think I saw a live stream update where you found that it was a ram that had a bit of an issue. Yeah. And they're not cheap,
it was really
mate.
funny because Bill Clarkson had just done a great interview about how great the Pits TV were with replays because we're putting screens inside the referee's box. And he said it's been a game changer, and he's been able to use it as an educational tool for the other referees that are there. And it was fantastic. And without a word of a lie, 2 minutes later, poof, it just disappeared. It was gone. And of course we're going, what the heck happened there? And you've got to troubleshoot it on the go. And this is live stuff we're talking about here, and it's just lucky that we've got a couple of people that got a reasonable amount of cleverness, and we're able to, to pretty much diagnose what the problem was. It was one 8 gig RAM chip. Luckily, we had another 3 in there, so we still had, 24 gigs of RAM, which is more than enough to run the replay system. But Mark and I obviously been in Palmerston North because when we have little niggles, I come up early. I've only slept in my bed twice since Christmas Day. You've got to get in there. You've got to find these issues. Like, we just didn't replace that one stick of RAM. We replaced all the RAM in it, just to be on the safe side. Mark and I worked all week from pretty much 7 o'clock in the morning till 9:30 at night, and we've ironed out every single bug that you could possibly imagine in that, and we've triple tested stuff. We've bought new gear. We had a few issues at Stratford. One of it was beyond our control, but the other stuff was in our control. And so it's just maybe Mark, who's watching, tutted a wee bit and should have just left it the way that it was. We wouldn't have had it. And Mark will tell you that he's had a bit of a wind up for the last couple of days about it. So we've got a good system. Let's just leave it the way that it is. I don't want anybody else's gear in there because we're not always going to have that access to that gear. So it's got to be right. Everything's got to be right. So we've been there all week, and we've got it probably the best it's ever been. And then what we've done, we've replicated it in the truck as well. So we bought all this gear, sent it all down to Invercargill to arrive today. Luckily, we don't live in a dodgy neighbourhood. It'll be there when we get there, So, but we're pretty stoked with what we've achieved, and it is the big test this weekend. No doubts that the stream will be solid, but it's just making sure that we've got everything else tidied up. So
awesome. All right, so there you go. I think I called him Nathan by name, and don't tutu, but his proper name is Mark.
Nathan wrecked everything, Kins. If people wonder what we're laughing at, when we were dealing with the Pits TV and Jason, the team, and we met everybody at Stratford for the New Zealand Modifieds a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. And we got introduced to Mark as Mark, but Kins got it all wrong and was calling him Nathan all week. But the worst thing is Mark kept answering to the name Nathan from Kins. He didn't correct him. He just kept saying, yep, and answering him. So Nathan answered, Nathan. Now I've got to say Nathan. So Mark, that might be Mark's new nickname, Jason, Nathan from now on.
Yeah, well, we've got a guy named Neil, and when he arrived at Woodford Glen, he's from Christchurch, and when he arrived in from into the track, he came up and he goes, oh, hey, mate, I'm the person that wants to come work for you. And Stiffy was at the time, he come up to me and goes, what's his name? I said, I think his name's Dean. And of course, now that's his name for us, And so he's never been called Neil since. It's always been Dean. So you get a nickname, as you well know, Books, the old entertainment levels are quite high within our business, aren't they? There's no two ways about that.
Yeah, I think that's when you start when you start having fun is when everything starts to go right. Like me and Kins, all we do is try and have fun all the time for our stuff, and we've got bugger all to get right in comparison to what you do. But like Wellington, modifieds. We all had a ball. Even Stu came down, said he was loving it after the meeting, you know. And we've got Stu here. We'll talk to him shortly. But I think what we should do is get Lexi in. We'll leave Jason here with us to interview with her, and get Lexi in, Kins, because she's the one that's got all the work to do tonight. And we thought we'd get her in for an update, and she can update all the fans out there and let them know what's happening at Wellington Family Speedway for tomorrow.
Yeah,
and,
hey guys. Thanks for having me on again. It's awesome.
Hey, Lexi, you should have been racing. It's sunny.
Oh, I know. You know, I can see blue sky out there. I don't know why we're not racing. And you know what? I've been waiting for Jace to comment that somewhere on Facebook. I said that I'd do it to be the funny one guy, but luckily I haven't had to delete any comments saying that so far. So well done, all the fans that haven't made that comment yet.
So first up, how many have we lost?
So we've only lost one driver because of the date change. So that's pretty good. We have lost 4 in the last 2 days, but the other 3 were nothing to do with the date change. Ferries affected 2 of them and motor issues with 1 person. So the only actual driver that we've lost because of the date change is Tyler Walker. So,
I wasn't really expecting you to lose anyone the date change, especially after you said to me on Wednesday night that it was in the sign-up sheet for the Pro that if it rained on Friday, it'd be Saturday, Sunday. So all drivers, we would have thought, would have accounted for that anyway when they signed up, you know. So
I think with the history of this meeting, everyone over the, I think it's 5 years, isn't it now? Yeah, 5 years of you don't want it, but the Superstock curse, everyone kind of expects it. No one expects to be rained out, but, you know, Superstock drivers that have come all the way to Wellington for their title, they're going to hang around for one extra day to get it done, to get involved in the meeting. And I'm sure it'll be a great meeting once it kicks off. We're just so ready for it to start.
But it's not a tough decision, Alex. You know, someone's got to make that decision. And once it got up there, you were right when you spoke to us on Wednesday. Once you replace it on the Wellington Facebook page, it just went viral everywhere. So only one place to keep in touch with what was going on, wasn't it, really? It's pretty well hit it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. We try to keep our Facebook as updated as it can be. You know, you get a couple of comments about it's lots of information, but would rather everyone feel real prepared. Our main thing across the whole club with people like Jace and, you know, providers coming in is communication. If everyone's on the same page, you're going to run a good ship, and that's competitors, people coming in to help with the meeting, but also fans as well. So, yeah, if anyone wants information, it's all out there. It's just whether people look for it or not. And we're pretty good on our socials with replying as well. We reply within, you know, like an hour or so to whoever asks anything.
I just seen this comment come up, and I just want to make a note of this. Luke, that you said SNZ changing the time of the season, but it's not up to SNZ, I believe. I believe it's up to each club who hosts that championship to choose the dates. Is that correct, Lexi? Just to put that in perspective?
Yeah, that's correct.
SNZ seems to get blamed for a lot that they don't actually do wrong, so...
They absolutely do get blamed for a lot. So it's up to the clubs when we run it. And historically, it's been run that first weekend of January. So we actually brought it 2 weeks back because Wellington anniversary weekend in Wellington is always sunny. You know, we had a beautiful sunshine for New Zealand stock cars last year. And so this was when we knew that this title was locked in. It was the date that we had chosen straight away. And it's always been sunny this weekend. So you can't help it. You know, no one can predict.
It's the curse of the meeting, though, Lexi. Like you said, it's been 5 years of it. But you've also got to see that most of the promoters now are moving all their bigger meetings to later in the season. Look at the New Zealand Stock Cars. When was the last time that you can remember that the New Zealand Stock Car Championships is being held in February? You know, usually within the January, within not too far away from the Superstock. So 100%. It was, it was the right thing to do. But unfortunately, you know, the next 2 days are sweet. The 2 days leading up to it were sweet. So it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You can't have much of it. And like we've got this little microclimate up where we are, and sometimes the weather's accurate, sometimes it's not. This time it was accurate and it was a good call in the end. You know, it's sunny now, it's beautiful now, which will be helping our track, our pits, mostly our public car park that gets really bit wet out there, and we've got 50 campers out there this weekend. So they're trying to squeeze in. So appreciate all those people that might be watching that are camping at the track right now. Hopefully it's drying up for them out there as well.
and I suppose on
level 2. Hey, it's only supposed to be 15 degrees tomorrow. I'll be down in my shorts and jandals, and everybody else will be freezing. It'll be great. I love it.
Those are normal temperatures around here. We don't get that hot.
Hey, but I suppose, Lexi, on the other side too, you know, with everyone there to ride, whether they're spectators, drivers, crews, family or whatnot, it's economically beneficial for the city itself because, you know, restaurants are going to make out of this, traveling and touring around, I'm guessing the likes of Te Papa, all that type of stuff, you know, the town's getting money out of the event.
Yeah, definitely. And it's pretty cool because we, I think we're considered a bit of underdogs in Upper Hutt, you know, like no one sees us too highly as a big tourist attraction or anything attraction to Upper Hutt. But I think this weekend's going to change that a bit. You know, we reached out to Brewtown and we're lucky enough to have Te Aroha Bar that you might have seen on our socials that come on board and wanted to partner with us. They've got a stock car in there from the Bean family. So shout out to them for putting that in there. But yeah, like pet bars like that are wanting to come on board. But now I think Brewtown's going to be like, oh, Jesus, there's lots of people going to that bar. We probably should have all got on board with that and hopefully it will benefit us in the long run. But yeah, Brewtown's got heaps of entertainment for the kids and the families. So if anyone's coming for the weekend and needs something to do during the daytimes, head along to Brewtown, Te Aroha Bar specifically. But yeah, there's lots of things to do there as well.
Awesome. I'm not laughing at you, Lexi. I'm just laughing at the 100% that come up. It's a bit of an internal joke and it's getting Jason because he said it before I did. So I'm quite happy about that.
Got any good out of my team to this weekend from Wellington's the bloody bottle store.
So what do the fans need to know for tomorrow, Lexi? It is on your Facebook, I see it, but some people just are too lazy to read. So what's I shouldn't really say that, it's not very nice, but what do they need to know for tomorrow?
Tomorrow's pretty standard to what we had originally on Saturday. So we had Saturday starting at 5 o'clock anyway. This time it's just different because it's obviously qualifying rather than the finals. So still 5 p.m. start, gates open at 3 for spectators to come in, scrutineering, and that starts at 10. There will be the pit gate next to the pedestrian pit gate open a little bit earlier than the 3 p.m. for those people that like to come and watch scrutineering. Programs and stuff available as usual, all that kind of jazz is business as usual. So we've got still our 5 groups, still continuing with the program that we had set. The only thing that will look different for this weekend is Sunday. So Sunday racing at 3 p.m, that's Repocharge at 3 p.m. Racing program starts at 4, so a little bit earlier. So hopefully, you know, some people, if they wanted to go home, they drive home afterwards if people choose to, but hopefully get some families in for that week, for that meeting as well. Everything just gets brought forward a bit. So Thunder Zones, that's what we talked about last time when I talked to you guys about the cars on the dummy grid. So that's brought forward to 1:30 instead. We'll still do Repocharge and then the Grand Parade. So after that, so that lucky Repocharge winner can join in for the Grand Parade driver intros. We've got our 60th anniversary tribute with all the ex-Wellington winners in there doing the parade laps around for that meeting. So yeah, it's pretty much business as usual for tomorrow. Sunday's a little bit of earlier time. All your tickets roll over. So if you've got qualifying tickets, you've still got qualifying tickets. It's just on the Saturday. If you've got finals tickets, it's gone to the Sunday. If people are wanting their finals tickets changed to qualifying tickets because they can only make Saturday, we've had a few of those requests already. Just flick me an email on President Wellington Speedway. We can get that changed for you and sorted for you guys. So yeah, it's hopefully once we get underway, it's as usual. The only thing that might change is in people's programs that they buy. The second night race program might slightly change depending on how many cars we get back for Tier 3, but we've got a backup plan. So we'll notify everyone with that if it needs to happen, if it needs to change. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be a problem, mate, kids. I think you probably find those that only get to Tier 3 will probably go home. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way I think it goes sometimes with racing, you know. So it's good to hear you got a backup plan, Lexi. You're going to have running races, I heard, around the track. Is that?
Yeah. You and Jason
was supposed to do the running race, isn't it? Jason's entered TV.
Yeah. That'd be great on the
gym the other day, though. I went to the gym the other day. I had to do a U-turn in their car park to get back out, so I was exhausted after that.
Tier 3's got some bloody good trophies. It's the PTS Tier 3, and they've got some cool trophies and cool sashes available. So, you know, whoever sticks around for that is still up for grabs, and obviously some prize money to go with it. So it's not worthless people, you know, sticking around for Tier 3, especially if they've booked that Monday off work or have got the holiday. So hopefully people do stick around.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. And I would have thought a real racer, anytime you get to go on the track and race, you're going to, surely. Hey,
one or two. Holiday for you guys on Monday too, isn't it, Lexi?
Yeah, holiday for us on Monday. And I think it's up to like Wanganui. Not sure about Hawke's Bay.
No, Hawke's Bay,
yeah.
we get a 4-day weekend for our holiday.
Labour weekend. They're Labour weekend. They're lucky. They have a Labour weekend. It's a Monday. They get a Friday off as well. Yeah, I suppose, depends on how things are scheduled for them in regards to working commitments, because after this meeting, they've got another big one to follow as well, especially in the Superstock class. And we all know about that because they're doing a build-up next Wednesday. I did see a bit of a comment in there around the Wildcat side of things too, Lexi, but we'll deal with that a bit later. Just to let everyone know too, we're doing that big build-up straight after the World 240. Starting from the Monday, we've got the teams build-up for the Dutek NZ New Zealand Superstock Teams Championship. So you'll be able to find, I think it was Dave from memory, asking about the Wildcats. So just keep an eye on that. We're just focusing on this weekend at the moment.
Yeah, focus on this weekend. But we'll announce things when we can about Wildcats. But yeah, just focus on this weekend. Getting it done. No rain. We'll be happy with that.
Rain's gone now. I reckon it's gone. We're good to go, AJ's.
Well, it's just what Lexi's talking about as well. Nothing changes for the people that have bought the stream either. So if you bought it, it automatically rolls over. And then you still get your 48 hours to watch it on demand. If you want to, and nothing changed on Sunday either. So it's all just business as usual on no different than what you guys are doing. And we put all the notified everything, no matter where you buy the stream, you'll see it anyway. So it'll be all good. 4NZ get the place this year, eh? Is he lined up for another 4NZ, Lexi? I'm sure he'd be about sick of that, is he?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sick of it. Like, if he's anywhere near 4, just pull off. I'd rather you DNF.
The car of his is looking sharp, though, isn't it? That new colour.
The car is looking sharp. Yeah, he's got new graphics thanks to Cam at 180 Photography or Designs. Yeah, he's got his new colours on.
That guy, today, I go... I'll go with this, but today I saw for the first time the horse merchandise, because I'm a huge horse fan, and it looks very. That guy from 180 Designs, his work he does, I was saying it today, is incredible, and I mean that guy really is very, very good at doing design work. So, and also I was saying it. So if you're gonna have a walkie with this head official on Sunday night, so that if Keegan's looking like he's fourth, you get the red light on and say, look, he needs to come off.
I think I've got some connections. I'll see what I can do. I think it's Ross Thurston in the ref's box. We'll make sure he's up with the play of it, how it works.
97.6%.
Hey, well, Lexi, thank you for coming to join us and give us the latest update on a Friday. Hope it all goes well tomorrow and Sunday. All the best again, as always, and we'll catch up again real soon, eh?
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having us on, and looking forward to getting the meeting underway. Finally, we're well and truly ready for it, so hopefully it's a good show for everyone in person and on the stream as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Lexi.
Thanks, Lexi.
Cool. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. Well, there we go. Lexi, there goes all the information. So there you go. People like normal too. Just watch their Facebook page for updates. If we see updates, we'll share stuff, and I'm sure Jace himself will share stuff as well. Or she has been doing. I've seen coming up.
Very topical books to say just how fantastic it is to deal with Wellington Speedway. These guys, they just so communicative. I don't think I can think of another, apart from Steve Lennon, who's very, very good as well, but they've just been so fantastic. Such energy, such drive to succeed. Great people involved with the club. Logan, who helps us out when we're at the club, they're just outstanding, and it's pretty. And you can see just how well Lexi speaks as well, mate. She's just speaks like a true professional. And full credit to we went to the modifieds, as you well know, books, and it was probably one of the sharpest meetings we've been to. And you said that yourself. It was just incredibly well run.
Yeah,
and just everything. Nothing was a problem. There are solutions people now, not problems people. It's great.
Yeah, awesome. Well, it's for you, Jace. From Bill?
Probably about, what time we're going live? 5 o'clock. So probably about 4. We'll go live from about 4 o'clock. We've actually got Wayne Hemi doing some pre-interviews. So before we even go live on the stream, we now have the ability to be able to record interviews on our machine and then play them back out. So some of them might start before the meeting. Some of them might be played during the meeting, especially if there's a damage or it's going to be a wee bit of a break. We'll have that ability to be able to fill in, not just with music, but with actual interviews of some of the legends as well. Like he's managed to conjure up 5 people. I'm not going to say who they are. That's up to Wayne. But he's and then of course Jordan Beer as well. So it'll be quite good. I've got you. Good on you, Aaron. Thank you very much, mate. I need them.
There you go. And look, can you get on a program?
We can sort that first, Stevie. No drama.
I'm
I'm like the courier, the messenger.
Oh, Jace, look, thank you for popping in to join us on a Friday. We'll let you go. I know you got a fair bit to do.
I'm probably going to keep him here for the night, mate.
Oh, okay. All right.
The duration.
Okay, there you go. We'll bring in this guy, Stu.
Oh, look, he's hit him by half the crap he's put on the screen. There he is.
Oh, what that is? Oh, it's the fish on the back of the deck on the house.
Oh, shit, is it? Stu, you've been there all week, haven't you, Stu?
Nah, I didn't go down there today. Had a day off. I actually was a bit naughty, and I've been doing helping with some team stuff because the Pumas are going to Huntley.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be up there on Saturday as well, actually, tomorrow night. Hey, Stu, you've been around, obviously, commentating a fair few of these bloody events now, and Lexi and the team at Wellington, the build-up to this, we caught up with her on Wednesday. I tell you what, I don't want to talk about the curse of the event, but the whole promotion behind this event has just been outstanding by their club.
Yeah. Been on the subcommittee with Lexi and Belinda and Aaron and all the team, Corey, all the team that are in behind the scenes of getting this event. It's, I was helping out with the stock cars last year as well, and they asked me back for the supers. So plan A, B, C, D, everything's been there. And like Lexi said, we've just been pumping along and waiting away in the background, just letting the weather do its thing. But everything's been in plan and, program version 2. And I made program version 3 as well today, just in case. Not of rain, just of competitors returning and things like that, and shuffling groups around and shuffling entries. That's been my task. So yeah, it's been a bit of fun.
That's something I don't think people realise, isn't it? Just how much it takes to put on a championship meeting by these clubs. I mean, like they've got a subcommittee, so you do one section and there's someone doing another section. And it's just a lot of work. It's just not an easy fight. He's laughing at me. You can see the comments too. We can see all the comments bring up for these guys now. Kins, it's good. I see their reactions.
Bro, Stu.
Sorry, Stu. I got some real dodgy people that hang out with me.
Your staff out, Jason.
So
I'll be spending most of the weekend greasing back up before your good books again,
So what's it been like for you with the amount of what you've had to do, like work-wise? Has it taken up sort of like perspective? I'm trying to think is like you do a work day and then you're probably doing that at night as well, are you? So just in perspective for the people to see just how much work goes on behind the scenes.
I'm probably lucky I don't do any work. I go to the horse racing. I go horse racing for my job, and I sit there for half an hour between every horse race. And then I actually, half the time I forget there's a race on and I've got to quickly capture the finish. But no, I mean, like we've all got our little tasks and I said the other day, it feels like we've started this 5 minutes ago in some ways, because the planning for this was also while we were planning New Zealand stock cars. And that's the cool thing about it. But we'll jump in where we need to. And if someone needs a hand or something, or if someone's finished their task, you just say, yep, what else do I need to do, and pick something up. And yeah, it's cool fun. Like you said, this Wellington club is awesome to work with. And, they're a primo bunch of people. And yeah, I could see myself settling in down there, I reckon.
Don't
tell the Pumas.
I'm going to turn the screen upside down, mate.
I mean, I've got my Hurricanes jersey on, so
I see that.
Yeah, I see that. And I've seen you've been going to a couple of the Phoenix game as well and everything like that. You're loving it down there, mate.
Exactly. Yeah. But this is going to be a big one. And, the New Zealand Modifieds was cool to get on the mic there and get into a national title. The Grand Prix last week, that Superstock racing up there, if I remember correctly, we had 3 heats with 26 cars starting all 3 heats.
Wow.
You don't see that at a national title very often these days, do you? And I'd love for 26 cars to be starting every heat of the New Zealand title on Sunday night.
You think, Stu, that might have been because they knew the New Zealand title was going to be this weekend? They really didn't want to go around giving too much damage for the GP and the GP?
Well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to have damage either, like as in take each other out. I often say the attrition rate in Palmy has been quite poor in the way of cars DNFing, not through taking each other out, but little things going wrong, clutches, gearboxes, steering, all that sort of stuff, like random ass stuff. So to see, and that's the stuff that does happen at these titles. Well, 26 cars to last all those races with, okay, Jaden Ward had problems in heat 2 and 3 and pulled off within a lap because of issues, but he still got back out there for heat 3, and had a crack at it. I think the maintenance that drivers are now starting to put into their cars is, it's unreal. It's great. It's good to see. They're races. They've got $100,000 race cars. They don't want to leave them on the trailer.
Yeah.
Crank sensor for Jaden Ward too. That's what the issue was.
Yeah, it seems to be a common thing around, it's one of those annoying things, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I will say, though, the fish coming through.
That fish is pissing me off, eh?
Not fishy at all.
Someone wants to give me a punch, look.
What are you doing with that fish?
Look at the right, dude. Oh, now I can't stop looking at it. Shit. Okay, anyway. But I will say, you got some high praise from the man over there beside you last week, because you had to commentate a replay that he had to play as a replay. You had to commentate the race. He thought you did very, very well. So hats off to you there, mate.
That's not what he said to me on the phone. No, that was something different. That was cool, though. And full credit, I think, I don't really call the races off the screen. I think probably Tony G's probably the best at doing it. And I always forget the screens there. I sit there with my binoculars in the commentary box, and I always get reminded that there's a screen right in front of me. And
there's cars racing around the track too, eh?
Yeah.
There's something else that you.
Cam done a cool job last weekend. It was cool to work with him the first time. It was cool to work with Jason the mods, but bring back Michaela.
Hey, there's something else that you do in the commentary box too, by the way. You and a couple of others. It was a song by the Village People, mate. I've seen the video. Hey, so stand up, please, and let's do it again. Shall we do it?
Can't see my arms are actually moving, but this background's playing up on me.
You're officially doing it this time.
Yeah.
The good old YMCA.
You got to have fun. And as we said at the New Zealand Mods, I think that was probably the most fun I'd had at a Speedway meeting for ages at the New Zealand Mods. And,
well, the reason the stream went down in Stratford was because your grinder blew up.
Yeah, apparently I was hotspotting the internet too much.
Yeah.
But it was heaps of fun at the Mods, and I don't know, I kind of needed that too, and I think Jace was the same, and it was real cool. And it just makes this weekend.
What was that you said there, Jason?
100%.
I think we're all like that, weren't we? I think your books was much the same. We needed to have a bit of fun because, you just get, what it's like, Stu, you get attacked all the time. You just want to be able to actually go to Speedway and enjoy what you got into it for, and that was to be a part of a cool bunch of people. But for some reason, there's just so much, ever since COVID, I think everybody's gone a bit precious and just terrible.
Exactly. But hey, we got racing tomorrow night and Sunday night, and it's the best event in the country when it comes to, doesn't matter what track it's at. The New Zealand Superstock title is always the best one in the country. So I can't wait. There's some awesome groups. What do we got? Like 18. I think there's about 19 cars in each group now. And we chose to go to the 5-group scenario. I mean, we could have gone 4 groups of 26, but we sort of looked at it and decided we wanted quality racing. We have just qualifying is all about that solid, fast racing, and people forget that sometimes solid, fast Superstock racing is a lot better than crash and bash, isn't it? I mean, I know they got bumpers for a reason, but that's why we went to the 5 groups. And okay, now it's narrowed down to about 19 cars a group, but there's still 19 fast cars in each group that I can't wait to see the cream rise to the top and get our 25. The part that is actually more exciting is the repcharge. One car. Back in 2015 when it was last ran in Wellington, there was 2 repcharge races. Right. This time there's 1 repcharge race the first car over the line qualifies. That is fucking awesome. Excuse my language. That's going to be epic. And I remember Alan Levien qualifying through the repcharge and what it meant to Wellington fans, and hopefully the Wellington cars qualify through, and for me as well, the Palmy cars. But if it's a Wellington car that wins that repcharge, that place is going to erupt.
Yeah,
they're going to hear us down at the Rimataka Z station. I'm sure about it.
Yeah,
It'll be a super loud YMCA, won't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll put
who's your picks, Stewie?
Who's your picks,
Who's my
mate?
pick? I'll be honest. I put 3 bets on at the TAB. I'm not too fussed as to which order they finish in. Bet responsibly, remember. But I picked Jaden Ward, William Humphreys, and Dale Robertson, and I wasn't actually going to say them, but I just did. So
yeah, I'm not saying who I picked, mate, because I put a bet on too. I'm not going to jinx it.
Yeah, I just realised what I've done here.
Did you think about? See, people have been picking Jaden and William all week, saying they're going to be that. But my thoughts on Jaden and William are both very good drivers, both very, very fast, but both have been the majority people to stop others from winning championships. So you take that into effect. If someone thinks, right, now's my chance to do that back, they're going to have a go, but they're going to have to be very, very good to stop both those guys anyway. But I just thought I thought I've got the odds up here for people. Like we say, bet responsibly. So you're on your favourite is Hemingway at $6. Asher Rees at 7. I'm going to just do the top 10, by the way. Ethan Reeves at 7. Jaden Ward's at 8. Humphreys is at 8. Josh Prentice is at 11. That's not a bad one to put a lazy fiver on. Ethan Levine's at 13. Keegan at 13. Dale Robinson at 15. There's another good lazy tenner, isn't it? Trent James at 15. I think Trent's still a bit young and a bit gets to lift all the time. So I think he might be a dark horse, but and that's your top 10. And then just outside your top 10, there's a whole heap on $17. And that's Eulenberg, Brad and Blair, Tennant, and Peter Rees. So
I went with heart betting this time rather than too much thought.
That's where mine's gone too.
How much percentage of it's going to be luck, though, eh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You get a flat tyre and look what happens, eh? We all know.
And Jaden goes really well when he doesn't use AI to set up his car, apparently. That's what he did.
As long as he's got a fresh batch of talcum powder in the bag, he's sweet.
Well, if you turn it back 12 months, if we could find what the hell Todd Hemingway was paying, how much money did they make out of him coming through to win that? Let alone Ethan Levine. What would he have been paying back then, honestly, to get on the podium? And then the man who come out of retirement, Harwood. So it doesn't necessarily go the way of the top 10 bets on that TA thing that you just read out there. And Stu's right, he's gone with heart. There's nothing wrong with that. But, man, there's going to be a wild card.
And he's a commentator, and he's put the commentator's curse on them,
I know he has. But, it's going to be someone that's going to come through and that's going to deserve it. I think with the caliber cars and drivers, just to qualify justifies you getting through to the second night, end off. But if you get through and get on that bloody podium after, like you said, one in the repcharge, that's going to be just brutal just to get through. And then to go through
be the race of the weekend, that one.
Yeah, that will be. But whoever wins it, it's going to be a dark horse, honestly. Yeah, and they'll deserve it.
Don't forget the repcharge 3 o'clock. Sam Gray, piss off, stop ringing me. I know he's ringing me. That repcharge, because obviously we're starting early, so 3 o'clock for the repcharge too. So on Sunday, don't forget that. And as I say, that's going to be cool. Another part that I'm really excited about, I think Lexi touched on it before, was our legends, the Wellington podium getters. All 11 of them. We've had 13 podiums. 7 of those podiums come in T-Mac cars as well, which is pretty special. Local Wellington, legend. So I'm looking forward to seeing that and honouring the past and things like that. So that's going to be cool as well.
Yeah, definitely. I see someone put up here, Todd Hemel was actually paid $81.
Yeah, I think
Before the
chucked it
odds
10
closed, it's got
10 bucks on
41 there
last
from
year,
old,
yeah.
what's it, Mr. Speedway Almanac. So there you go, look.
Yeah.
There you go, 41.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been full credit to Jason as well, like
Yes.
working on the program.
Yes.
Working on the program, which me and Sam Gray put together and stuff like that, has been fun. And Jason Hill and Tim Saville, you know, those guys. Without those two guys, man, that the program probably wouldn't be as cool as it is. They basically, Jason threw some facts at us. Tim Saville basically proofread the all of my writing because I don't like writing. So you know, without those two guys firing their facts and stats and things like that, you know, buy program. Honestly, they are primo.
Okay.
Self plug, just buy one.
What'd you
I
do
got
then?
to get rid of them as well. Prove
Oh,
that we
okay.
should've did
So
so many.
I see the camera's gone on the Ashton Racing team now. What'd you do? I hope it was us
nothing.
or not- I hope it was them, not us.
It might be
They can
just
hear
them.
us.
Should have got
We're
rid
at
of
the top
Jason's
team,
one.
Oh,
but
they're
all
gone.
these
They're
grand
gone
tokens,
now.
I've got most of them.
Oh,
They've gone. Because Stu did a picky the other side. They decided, I guess we're out of here.
yeah.
I was
Now
thought
they'll
it
be
was
back.
Jason's face broke their computer.
Hey,
They'll
they're
be
going to
back,
get it.
hopefully.
They'll be back.
Nothing
Just
more- Nothing more
28.2%
exciting than
Stu.
turning your phone on Facebook and there's Jason.
Yeah, that was before you got on here, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Swipe
well.
left.
Wait for
Quite
them to
right,
pop up.
Stewie. You have the time of your life.
Oh shit! Nah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be primo.
Yeah.
Massive event. You know, 90 odd cars now. Gutted we couldn't stay over the 100, but yeah,
Sort the program at
All good,
Brewtown.
yeah. Brewtown. Lexi did touch on that. Darren and the team at Tiara Brewing. I've been dealing with them, and they are right into it. Like they're full rev into Speedway. If you go into Brewtown, go to Tiara Brewing, and they've got the T-Mac burger, which is really cool. It's a tri-rail burger because obviously that's what T-Mac's known for.
Oh, shit.
3 massive beef patties, bacon, everything in it. They've got
Where is
the
it, Stu?
laced. What's that?
Where are they?
In Brewtown,
Where's that?
in Upper Hutt, behind
Okay.
Mitre 10 Mega, around that area.
Near
There.
Garrett
Yeah,
16.
we're going.
Yep. So
Yeah.
Brewtown, Tiara Brewing. Don't go to the other places. Tiara is the best one.
right.
They've got the laced and loaded, which is a massive fish burger. They've got the full Hemi, which is a big meat lovers pizza. They've got the skid pad, which is a pavlova for dessert. And then there is this really random Greek salad. But, you know, I'm sure someone's wife or girlfriend might like a Greek salad.
They've also got the deer burger, which is full of chicken.
Can I just go back? What's a salad?
Oh, I didn't see that one. We didn't design that one, so I should have. Maybe we could have put that one, but there's no deer burger. But there is the Speedway Pale Ale on tap as well. So the Speedway Pale Ale on tap at Tiara Brewing. There you go.
There you go, Stu. Could you see that question there?
Yeah. Fire the Wellington Speedway Facebook page a message, and we will work something. We've got there'll be a postage cost and bits and pieces, but we'll sort something out. Probably more so after the event, be a bit easier for us.
All right.
There you go.
Cool,
So if
Les.
you want to get it programmed because you can't be there, just flick the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Message.
We'll obviously sell them at the track, but if there's some left over, we'll do some advertising. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing I actually I'll hopefully is sorted this weekend. Well, actually, because I'm on staff, I won't get any, but you got to watch Emron stealing your smoko. That's a big problem. I only learnt that Pits TV gets smoko when they go to tracks, and I've been a couple of times with them. Never had smoko. Now I understand why. It's because Emron's there each time. There's something going on here. I think he's getting my smoko as well.
Listen, for that fella, there's bugger all to him, Stu, and we went out for breakfast in Nelson, and he finished. I never finished mine. He finished mine, and then he finished someone else's, then someone else's. He had 4 breakfasts. I don't know where it goes.
Exactly. And then you wake up in the morning at like 6 a.m, and he's gone, and he's out for a run.
Yeah. It's just not good enough, being that bloody fit.
No, exactly. I might be able to keep up with him now that I've been at the gym for a wee bit, but
Oh, nice.
we'll give it a go. I might have to start an hour earlier before him, but that's all right.
Oh, well, thank you for joining us, Stu. We appreciate that, mate. Come and have a chat about the New Zealand's, and I'm sure you'll have just much fun again this weekend up in that commentary box and backwards and forwards of the team down there, and with with the team in the
Steve
pitch.
Cowan,
yep,
Bianca, Wayne, and Jordan. So
Jordan, yeah.
I'm
It's
sure.
an interesting perspective coming from like Jordan. Only recently did the NZ, so. Seeing his perspective of what the drivers go through will be quite interesting, I think.
We'll just have to get Wayne a stepping stool. Stu, can you arrange that? Wayne a stepping stool? He's just
yeah, I can get that. I thought about this because I want to actually grab Wayne and Kim together for being both New Zealand champions. You see, so we'll do some cool shit.
Awesome,
Absolutely.
awesome, Stewie.
Awesome. The only thing that I know Jace will sort out is we'll have a much better New Zealand anthem than what he played at the modifieds because
I only got told 5 minutes before.
Oh man, my ears are still ringing from that. We'll get something like Marshall Walters or something.
Somebody danced to that at Nelson.
It wasn't much better at Nelson, Stu.
Oh mate, I don't know where he finds them, but
well, I had God Save the Queen, so I had to do something pretty quickly. So it was just straight off YouTube, mate.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Anyway,
right. Cheers, Stewie.
Thanks, mate.
Good team.
Good
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Travels.
YMCA.
Look at them sitting there, just being
They're all
relaxing
sitting
and chilling
patiently.
out.
Lala's
Look
on
at
his
this Lala's
phone,
on
as
his
usual.
phone, eh?
Oh, there's Dylan in front of us.
Dylan's over there. Caleb's there.
Caleb's
Flynn's sitting there.
Flynn's sitting there. Come on, boys.
Can you
Jump
hear
in
us?
and have a chat.
Wait. Can you hear us? You're there. You're live, fellas. Well, you're on. Yeah, you're on. Hey, Flitty. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? No.
Hey, can we hear us? I can hear Lala in the background.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah, we can hear us.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, we can hear you, so we better mute them just in case one of them
Hang on.
swear.
Yeah, I got. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, ring.
We'll bring them out, Jace. While Booker talks to
you
Lala
talk while I
on the phone.
I'll mute me and I'll give Lala a ring.
Oh, Lala and the team. Because you want to catch up with Lala too, Jace.
Yeah, I think he's here somewhere. Well, I think he takes up most of with all the family he brings, he takes up most of the top 10 around here. So, no, it'd be good to catch up. Such a great guy, eh? Bloody awesome guy. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. For what he's done in the family for the Speedway sport in general. And obviously it's the contact class that he's been involved with, like his dad over the years as well. I think we've got them back. Can we get them?
Now.
Oh, we got you. Can you hear Lala? Look, they're busy talking away. The books are still sorting that out. So we'll get their Ashtons eventually all sorted. So just remind everyone, please, Jace, while we've got here, there's no changes for the live stream. It's all exactly the same.
No changes for the live stream. Everything will just be as it was. Like you just log on tomorrow. We're good to go. And same on Saturday. Won't be any drama for you. It's nice and easy. Just head to the pitstv.co.nz. It tells you what to do there anyway. So you'll be sweet as. Right?
Just make sure you click and buy the right one, please.
Well, we had a wee story at the start of the show. I'm not going to mention it now, but there are some people that just really need to read. You get told 4 times when you're buying a stream what you're buying. So yeah, it'll be it's interesting. Oh, here they are.
Yeah. They just walked in there. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Look at that. Jason is great. Here's the Ashtons. Talking of crew and family, we just briefly touched on it. Hey, boys, how's Wellington? Flynn, how's Wellington, mate?
Bloody cold.
Harden up, you puff.
Hey, I can see everyone's in the background there as well. Nearly all the Ashtons down there bought a whole motel complex, no doubt. Take up every bloody room and take up all the car park, whatever is around the motel complex. I know you were down at Te Papa. I saw some of your social media stuff. But what's the day been like? You know, I know you're gearing up, heading down to the big city yourselves and for the big race, you know. But what's it been like? What's been happening down in Wellington? What have you guys been doing?
Not much. But yeah, as you said, we went to Te Papa Museum and then we hit the kid pokies at Time Zone and then sort of went out for dinner, and that's about all we've done today.
Is it take a bit like for you guys behind the wheel? All you don't let just Flynn talk all the time, hey guys. You know, Caleb, you can speak up. Dylan, and who's to the left there beside Dylan? I can't see. Move the camera a little bit there, Flynn, so we can just. That's us. There we go. Look, there we're
They can't
talking.
see you, Brendan.
So we'll start with you, Caleb. What's it been like having to wait an extra day? The anticipation, or is it just get into it tomorrow, no problems, or does it affect you a little bit having this extra day to wait?
Nah, it's just get into it tomorrow. It doesn't really affect you. You still got to qualify tomorrow, so it's the same story.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you,
Carl
Dylan?
too. Oh, sorry. Dylan.
Dylan, can you hear us? Yeah. And what about you, mate? What's it like for you?
Oh, it's just another day living the dream. Yeah, it doesn't change anything really. You still got to go get the job done tomorrow and then fix it for the second night and go from there.
There we go. Awesome. Move on to the next band.
Brendan, what about you,
Brendan?
mate? Because you done well to get on the podium at Bay Park in the Hokie Ashby Memorial. You done well there. Obviously, things are a little bit different a week later or so in Stratford, but I won't touch on that, mate. But what's the preparation for you been like ahead of this big championship tomorrow and Sunday?
Oh, it hasn't been too bad actually. We didn't get too much damage after Stratford, so it was just another quiet week working on the car. And yeah, today was just another day, just chilling out and yeah, waiting.
All right.
Where are you
Oh,
staying,
bounce back.
boys? Where are you all
Yeah.
staying?
Where are we staying? On a hill somewhere. Capital Gateway.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Don't say that.
Jason's going to come see you all now.
Yeah. Jace will be there in about 5 or 10 minutes. So, Flinny, we'll get you back. Flynn,
Yes.
we'll get you back in there, mate. Obviously, you've travelled around a fair few of these New Zealand championships, more so as a spectator and watching and viewing. This is your big one, mate, for you as young as you are, and you've heard those three talk. Now it's your chance to talk, mate. What's it like? What's the preparation like for a young man like you?
Oh, it's definitely been a little bit different going with a New Zealand champs. You know, we had the North Islands and that didn't go well. Went to the GP, another championship, and that also didn't go well. So we're just hoping for the best this weekend.
There's enough obvious.
What'd you say, Chase? I missed that.
So there's enough of them. Heck,
Yeah.
just about made one group up from the Ashton family.
And touching on that, there's you talked to us about this article that you were telling us. I didn't know about it. Kins obviously read about it.
Yes. So in the NZ Herald, it's been around online, obviously. A Hamilton racing dynasty has made history in Wellington this weekend. 4 brothers compete at the National Championship. It's a rare third generation, and they've entered into Brendan, Kyle, Caleb, Flynn, and obviously you got Dylan along there with you as well, you know. But it's a great little write-up. Kendall's been there as well. The Ashton name, like Jason said, there's enough years out there racing on the track, and you got your brother-in-law in amongst all of their boys, you know. The current and putting up the 1NZ title. What does something like that, Lala and Blair in the background, I can see they're in there. What does that mean, you know, for the family overall? Because it's a bit of history. It's in the Herald. It's making nationwide bloody hits on the good old social media. Lala, come forward a bit, and Blair, both of you, because you guys have been doing this for like 100 bloody years. I'm not going to just talk to these young ones. So
He's just
Lala,
happy with
what
the story. He's
Yeah,
just
what's
happy the story's on the right part of the paper.
Yeah, I know. What does it mean? What does it mean, Lala, in a story like that?
Oh, I don't really know. We didn't really put 2 and 2 together until they sort of rung us and wanted to do a bit of a story. And obviously, we just want to keep it positive for Speedway, you know. So it's good. Like it's not something that you think about. It's just something that's happened. Yeah, and it sort of doesn't sort of dawn on you at the time. It still doesn't worry us now. Like it's just the kids and me and nephews and uncles and everybody going racing, you know. And that's what we do. Some people must think we're crazy, but that's what we do. It's what we enjoy. It's what we've always done, you know. And we'll just keep doing it until we've sort of had enough, you know. I've sort of got to the stage after the last couple of weeks of racing. I was sort of thinking to myself, on Sunday when we're fixing cars after a rollover and a blowing diff, and what the hell are we doing? You know, I could have a batch house or something. But, you know, I'm not the sort to go swimming, and I certainly don't like wearing togs, so I'm likely to stay racing.
We certainly don't like
Oh,
it.
and
We don't want to see you. We don't want to see you in a thong, Lala.
What about the aunties and the wives and the girlfriends and the grandchildren?
It's a whole family. Blair, I'll bring you in there, Blair. So what does it mean, Blair? What's it mean when you got your nephews and your son there and everything like that? Well, how cool is this?
Yeah, no, it is. It's bloody cool. Like, hard work, but it's good. You know, good to see them they'll get better. We're getting better and better, and that's what it's about.
You can certainly tell those two are brothers the way they talk. They sound exactly the same. I can see the boys looking at each other thinking, which one was my dad? Oh, no.
Old Blair's Timu Lala, isn't he?
Oh, shit.
Oh, blimmin' heck. Hey, so, Lala, what's it like, how you see these kids prep for a New Zealand Championship and compared to how maybe you used to prep when it was your turn to do it? You know, like, is there big differences in the way do you sort of give them instructions and sort of a way to go, or you just let them do their own thing? And what did you do when you prepped for New Zealand Championship, mate?
Jesus Christ, it's been a few years now. I used to get really nervous, to be honest. I could go race at other tracks and have good time and do fairly well. You don't go to a New Zealand's and bum out. So it's sort of like, I suppose it's not putting pressure on them. It's just go and do what will happen, you know? You always want them to qualify. That's what we build them for, to go to a New Zealand's and qualify and try and win, you know? But, you know, like at the end of the day, there's out of this, what 80 odd or 100 odd cars, whatever's here, everybody that's here is in with the same chance. You know, they're all top cars, a whole lot of them. And there's not one driver or car or crew or anything that you wouldn't say could win it on the day, you know? And everybody does the same prep. You know, they all turn up, their cars look immaculate, crews are all tidy, you know, all good to go, you know? So it's a whole lot harder these days than when I was racing. You know, in my day, you probably chuck a blanket over 10 that would definitely qualify, you know? And then the rest, well, you know, you just a bit of luck here and there and you'd be in, you know? Certainly makes it a bit harder with that right tyre rule, you know? But, you know, the sport's evolving in different ways, and it's the same rule for everybody as well. So it is what it is. So these fellas here, I just, you know, they sort of prepare their own cars. We sort of wander around and check on them and just go over a few things that they may miss. You know, Flynn's sort of still learning. Caleb's sort of got a brand new car. It's only done 6 or 7 races. So we're trying to evolve that car a little bit. So it's probably not an ideal meeting to come to give it a go, but he's not the only one in that boat. You know, I think Ash's car was brand new at Stratford. So,
yes.
Yeah. So, you know, like, you don't do it, you will never know. You know, it's like buying a lotto ticket. If you don't buy it, you won't win it. So it comes down to a bit of luck, doesn't it?
Oh, I think there's an enormous amount of luck at a New Zealand Championship myself. I just think that it plays a huge part.
They'll never know what it was like for you, Lala, in the old days. Hey, they'll never know what it's like for you in the old days, Lala. We had to get steam, coal for the steam engine that you were running and all that sort of stuff. So things have evolved quite a long way.
I used to get splinters off the wooden steering wheel. No, because we didn't have to wear gloves back in my day.
I think back in the day, you used to crank the starter too, by the way, so just to get it up and going.
A horse.
Yeah, horse and cart bloody race.
Yeah. How things have changed though, eh? And not all for the better either, I don't think, but hey, look, it's just the way the sport goes, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, there's some good things and some bad things there. I think there's some things that need to go back to the way it used to be, but we won't get into that. That's another side of it. But the team, are you guys all enjoying running out of Bay Park, having a good season so far? Most years, all in all, it's a better season than not, isn't it? Anyone of you can say something.
It's definitely been good. Bay Park, they've really looked after us this season, and all the Superstock drivers there are good. They're always offering a hand, and
I tell you what, it's not a bad advantage. I think there's a lot of Bay cars entered for the New Zealand's this weekend, which it gives you a bit of an advantage there too, doesn't it? I think having all your teammates, especially if you can get as many as you can qualifying, it bodes well for you to get up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, most of the M cars can qualify, and then we'll see what happens in the finals. But we all got to qualify first, and hopefully an M car can get on the podium.
Awesome. I'll just quickly say to the fans out there, Kins.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up one of our cockpit trackside beanies to the first person who can answer who's the youngest driver to win Teams Champs in Palmerston North. So, Flynn. No. So if someone can answer that in the questions now, Kins knows the answer. I know the answer. The youngest person to win New Zealand Superstock Teams Champs in Palmerston North wins a hat before. So we'll keep talking as soon as I see it come in the comments. Oh, look, Dylan's going to comment. Is he under a different name?
They're going to
Oh, there we go.
I got my phone.
I'm going to give it to a non-Ashton, which was Murray Goodley is correct. Lance Ashton was the youngest person to qualify to win the New Zealand Superstock Teams Champ. So there you go. There you go. Some useful information for you, Lala.
Shit, how many freaking moons was that ago, Lala?
Well, they had barrels in the middle. Nah.
It was actually, I can't remember the year, but it was bloody 93. Oh, 93, they're telling me.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. We had Kevin Free in the team, and he like, probably half the people on the show probably don't even know who Kevin Free is, but we sort of, I went down there and I was sort of still shitting yellow and all the rest of it, and he said to me, he said, Lala, he said, just line up beside the guy you're going to line up beside on the grid. Just turn over and wave to him and smile. And I'm like, what do you mean, Kevy? He said, he'll be shitting his pants as much as you will be, and he won't know what the hell's going on if you're waving at him and smiling. And he said, the green flag will drop. And he said, you either turn hard right or just gas it, because he won't know what the hell's going on. I think I lined up beside Bill Dawn back in the day, and I sort of waved to him and give him a bit of a toot, and he was coming after the race. He goes, I wonder what the bloody hell you were doing, you crazy little thing. I was like, well, told by an old fellow what to do, you know. But that's all. It's all team stuff, you know. Like, it's not just one person. The whole team performed well, and we beat Palmy, and then we went to Auckland, and everybody said it was a fluke, and we beat them in Auckland as well. You know. And the one in Auckland was probably better than beating them at home, to be honest. You know. Just sort of proved that the team was on the day. You know, and I mean, it's no different these days, you know, like any team can win any event. It doesn't really matter who's who. All the gear's good, all the drivers are good, they're all committed, you know. Like it's fun to be in the competition to get into the teams these days, you know. Which is good. Just, you know, long live the teams racing, hopefully.
Some of the boys there put their names forward for as potential wanting to race for the Busters?
Yeah, me, Kyle and Caleb, we'll put our names forward. I've had to withdraw after my incident at Kiki, but the other two are still in the run to make the team for Palmy, so hopefully one of us will.
Oh, very cool. That's very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, the Busters merch Kins went nuts on the first day they released it too.
Yeah, that's all gone nuts. And like everything that gets launched before the big show, it'll just go crazy. We know how the square goes are all crazy. Hey, what's the time? Shit, it's just gone 8:30. Gee, Ashton's look at them. Yeah, I know, mate. That's
warm your bottle?
Pardon?
I was just asking Jason if Jason's warmed up his bottle.
Hey, just going back to that teens question books threw out there, Lala. I saw someone ask a question before. How old were you from memory back then in '93?
Oh,
He
probably
looked at his brother.
17
Now he's
or
looking over
18.
at his wife.
Yes, no, that's my, that's his wife. My wife's in the other room telling me off because I haven't thanked her yet. It would have been probably 17 or 18, something like that.
17,
Yeah.
18, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, about 17, something like that. Yeah. But back in those days, it was sort of like got the car going and I went out and Dad said to me, "So we just need to set the car up. Don't do anything stupid." You know, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm driving around and Chris Britton, old bomber, took a shot at me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, dirty mongrel." So I put him up the wall. And I'm like, "We told you, Lara, we just need to set the fucking car up. What are you doing? I'm like, "Oh, well, he hit me, so I'm going to hit him back." And that's what he wanted to be in the team because nobody's really hit old bomber. I said, "Well, I don't care, he hit me." So we're in the team and away we went, you know. Yeah, good fun.
Oh, I do remember that.
Just said to me, kids, Muddy just said, pay it forward, give the hat away to someone else. So Muddy, go through the comments and pick someone. That's a good comment, and you let me know the name, and we'll give it to them.
Oh, Danielle Ashton's typed in there, the old man. There you go.
Oh, the old man. It's another Ashton, though, you see.
Another Ashton, I know.
We could probably send Lala, I probably could send him some hats anyway for sponsoring us on the show and looking after us anyway, kittens.
Yeah, hard out.
Yeah.
All right.
Those boys, they wear
Just
caps. I'll send them caps and beanies.
Pardon? What was that, Jace?
I said, "Oh, Lala's hair's thinning, so he probably needs a hat."
Yeah.
It's probably
I'm
better
going to get a
grey,
number
though,
one,
eh?
otherwise my grades coming through all these kids bloody racing.
The GMs
I'll
put your
tell
name
you
down
what,
for.
one of them qualify. I'll have a drink in both hands on tomorrow night. Hey, instead of just one with my lip dragging on the ground because we've got crashing and bashing. So, you know, to qualify is like winning in our
Yeah.
sort of group here. You know.
Is that because you have Chevy engines?
Yeah, nothing wrong with those Chevy engines, mate. So when you park beside a Japper in the pits, they don't really like it when you start the old Chevy up.
So, Dylan, have you put your hand up for teams for our amazing Hawkeyes, or?
Yeah, no.
Look at Dad.
I was going to say, if you did it, I could
Too
get
much
you.
of his despise, I'll put my hand up and see how we get on and see when the team's named and hold on and hit some shit.
Awesome. Hang on the back of the car, parade, mate, properly.
It must be pretty hard, though. Like, it must be really hard, this whole sequence of racing, because you can't really commit to anything until you know how your GP was going to go. And then, you know, you couldn't even guarantee you're going to make the New Zealands, and now you can't guarantee you're going to make the 240s, and you can't guarantee, you know, so it must be really hard with this, the way that everything's compressed into this, like 4 or 5 weeks of racing. And, you know, and like you said, Lala, you're a big team. And so, you know, it could be potentially a lot of damage or no damage. It just depends, doesn't it?
Yeah, we were pretty lucky. Like, we know, like Brendan had a bit of a tumble at Stratford, and the car wasn't too bad, but he was a little bit sore. So we just, you know, like, and we don't like doing it. So we just sort of pulled him out of the event and said, look, you know, with the New Zealands this week, you need to come right for that, you know. The 23 blew a diff, so so that was like, so I rang old Tony Cardwell's on Saturday and said, look, mate, I need a diff. What have you got up there? And he said, I've got one in stock. And so, look, mate, can I grab it? And I'll put my name on it, put it on hold, and we'll come up and grab it during the week. And I sent Flynn up to grab it because I was too scared to go up there. And Flynn told him we couldn't afford to pay for it till next month. Is that all right? But it was already in the boot of the car, so Tony, I'll just take it then, make sure you pay for it next month. So, you know? But no, like that sort of stuff's good. And, I mean, the diff and things like that blowing up, they could blow up any meeting, you know?
Yeah.
But like you say, Jace, like, you know, we could come here this weekend and get no damage at all and be at the 240s, or we come here and just, you can blow a motor, you can You know, like it's just you don't know. You know, and everybody's in the same boat. You know, it's all compressed into this little 4-week window. You know, and you know probably the biggest thing on everybody's mind or the problem we've got is the rain or the weather. You know, hopefully tomorrow it comes right. It's looking like it's going to, and hey, let's just get it racing and get it going, because you start rolling over and keep rolling over and over and over, it leaves you less time to get to the 240s, and you know, then you know you get a week off and you're back into teams again. So it does, like you say, it makes it hard. 90% of the cars.
Tony T assures me we'll be racing Lala. It's all good. Tony T's on the job. He will be fine.
99% of the cars have a spare car in the workshop and is spares, you know, so they'll get going again, you know. And whoever
there you go. We've got a
might
question.
not get spares they need to get going next week, I'll give them to the other brothers.
Yeah, there's a question, people out there. That's Maru's put that up. Who answers that gets the hat he won. The beanie. Who was the 1NZ Super Saloon in the support races at the NZ's the last time Wally's had it?
Yep, I know who that is.
Oh, do you, Kins? I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, I do.
The last time was at Wellington.
The last time the New Zealand Supers were at Wellington, who was 1NZ Saloon support
I
class?
can't remember that many. I come down and did the practice and the fan fell off the front of the engine and we spent 2 nights on the bank.
And they having a couple of quiet lemonades.
Yeah.
That's been some good.
Yeah. It was at New Year's too, actually. So yeah, was it? And I came out, went out to practice and thought, yeah, this is a cool track. This is mean. And I was looking at the temperature gauge and I was off the clock. I'm thinking, what's going on here? Oh, we come in and rang the engine builder. He said, what's the fan look like? So it's not there, it's fallen off. I'm going to load it up then. So we loaded it up and yeah. Back then there wasn't probably as many kids, but still had the motel booked out.
I was going to say, back then, was that the night, was Flynn born then, or?
Maybe not.
No.
Yeah. I haven't got any celebrational kids, that's for sure.
Has anyone answered yet?
Nah, not yet. No, they haven't got it.
He might be hiding a couple somewhere I don't know about.
Does anyone out there know the answer to that? People watching the show, there's a few out there that put that question back up if I can see it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, put it back up.
We'll let it sit there for a while. If you know the answer to that, chuck it.
The suicide racing and the support.
Was that it, kids? That's it? No? No? Oh. Wow, that's a good one.
There's a lot of Mark Osborne's popping up.
What year was that?
2015.
What year was that, New Zealand's?
2015.
2015.
I know the answer.
Oh, dear. Everybody's thinking about it.
It's a good question. They're all asking around.
They're all talking too. Everyone's talking.
Everyone's looking at it. Look, they're on the Google looking at it. They're Googling it now.
Go to SNZ's page. You'll see it.
Yeah.
So how's the trip been up for the family? Lala, has it been a good family trip up and you had some fun on the way, or?
Can you repeat that, please?
I said, have you guys, I said to Lala, has it been a good fun family trip on the way up? You guys had a lot of fun, a few stops on the way up?
No.
The way down, should I say? No.
I stopped at Wairau so my lovely wife could have a coffee, and I went to the loo, and when I was walking back to the trailer, she was walking out of the side, and she said, the rear tire's fallen off the trailer. No, you're having me on. So I walked around there to have a look, and sure enough, it had fallen off. So we spent an hour at Wairau whacking wheel studs out of other tyres and trying to get going again. Yeah. But other than that, it was a good trip. So, yeah. I don't know about the other kids. I left them at home and got away before they did. Otherwise, I'll have 2 more other trailers to look after as well as mine.
Oh, well, it doesn't look like we're going to get... They're not getting anyone any close, kids. Do we
Steve
know
Flynn.
Steve Flynn was the winner.
Did someone put Steve Flynn?
Yeah, there's a lot of Steve Flynn.
Me.
Oh, who put Steve Flynn first, Kins?
Oh, hell, goes way back.
That's what I was looking for. You should have said we've got it. You said you knew the answer. He's only got one job, eh, guys? You know, like it's
Darren Quick's going hard out. He's put it like 100 times in there.
Oh, okay. Well, Darren Quirk, send me a PM to the page with your address, and I'll send you a trackside beanie. So there you go. Well done. Easy. Well, on that note, I suppose we'll let you gentlemen get back to whatever you're doing. Tonight, relaxing, I hope, getting ready, dreaming about stock car racing. So, yeah. You're not going to dream about that. You're going to dream about girls, eh? So, yeah.
Plenty of do enough dreaming tomorrow night.
As long as you don't have one of
3 races, he needs to start and finish all 3 of them.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Oh, well, as long as you don't have those dreams, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we'll let you guys go. Listen to the way.
Hey, they had a great time.
So long as
Kids?
it's
They're having
early
a lot of
green,
fun
boy,
there.
don't be happy.
Awesome, Ashton. Thank you all for joining us. Yeah, it's been a laugh.
Mm.
Oh, I hope so.
The weekend team. Yes.
Good luck, eh?
I'll have that beer tomorrow night too, Lala, when they all qualify, mate.
Yeah, I'll have a whiskey in both hands.
Yeah, I'll put a beer in my hand
One
when
of
they
them got
qualify.
to qualify. Surely, out of only 5 cars we got here, one of them has to qualify. Surely.
All of them.
Yeah. Well, imagine 4 of them qualify. They'll have to hit each other.
If they're all going to hit each other, if they're going to hit each other in a championship, they'll have to change the letter to B.
I'm the odd one out. I'm gone.
Yeah. They're going to launch you, Dylan.
That's right. As long as I'm smiling, there's a hot dog on the other side of my feet.
I might even throw some hot chips. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, team. Thank you for
Thanks,
that.
guys.
Cheers for the night. Have a good night and good luck for the weekend, guys. I wish you all the best.
Okay, we got everybody. Thanks to Wellington, Pitts TV, obviously, you fellas for having us on, and all our sponsors. They know who they are. So, and get onto the merch if you want some merch.
Head to Sharp Apparel.
Sharp Apparel's got our merch. So if anybody wants some, get on there and get it booked up.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Can I,
Thanks, guys.
Lala,
Yeah,
can I
mate.
get a shirt and pay for it next month? I've got no money.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll ring Sharp and I'll sew 2 together for you.
Can you get 2-man tent size?
Yeah. Trust me. I need one of the same as you, Jace.
Mine just won't be that short.
Yeah. I'll get an extra foot sewn on the bottom so you can tuck it in.
Okay. Thanks,
Awesome.
team.
Hey, boys. Thank you.
Cheers. Yeah.
Okay.
On that
Well, there we
note.
go, people. How good was that, Jace? That was a little bit of fun tonight, wasn't it, with those boys? It was,
Absolutely it was, yeah.
hey, oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Maru, for pushing that forward. I appreciate that. You probably knew that answer, actually, thinking about that, because he was with me when I got told that about Lala being the youngest. So, but thanks to everyone that's joined us. Lexi, we wish everyone the best. Jason, thanks for being part of the team tonight
been
and
fun.
joining us for a commentary to talk to everyone. It was great to have you here. Kins, mate, it's awesome. You're going to be heading to Huntley tomorrow night. to commentate
Yep.
For their team, 6 teams, 6 stock car teams there too, which is awesome for the Huntley Club. Other than that, Jace, you got anything you want to finish off with and tell everybody about tomorrow's stream? I think you covered all that, didn't you, about what people need to do?
Yeah, I was fairly welcome until Kins was going to kick me out, but no, it was. Thank you for having me on, and it's always a pleasure to catch up with you boys, and pretty relaxed, obviously. Just something a bit different, isn't it? Bit of a hard case, but a couple of snide remarks here and there adds to the show, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, bit bit of fun. There was no rudeness in that, so I'm happy about that because sometimes Kins gets out of control.
Not me, Books. I'm real.
No, mate. He's a troublemaker. But yeah, so thank you to everybody. We'll be back next Wednesday
Nathan.
night.
Nathan.
Oh, it's Nathan. Look. We'll be back next Wednesday night. We have a couple of Brits. We have Sonia, and we have a Dutchman as well. All build up for the 240s. We hope to have get hold of Josh and Brittany as well as the defenders of the 240s and the ladies challenge. And hopefully we might have 123 NZ on as well from this weekend. So thanks for joining us on a Friday. We hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you had a lot of fun. Thanks to Jace, my mate Kins. Awesome, brother. Have a great night at Huntley tomorrow. I'll sit back tomorrow with Maru and that and watch the stream live on the Pits Media. Best place to stream it tomorrow. And be a little bit jealous about the headsets. That's probably all I'll be jealous about, not being there, but the headset. Because I like the technical stuff. So, yeah. But other than that, everybody, thanks for tuning in, Akins, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.